My name is Kendrick, and this is my English 111 journal reflection. For topics, my journal was mainly a diary type journal, which is kind of weird because I'm not really the type to write a diary. Some of the main topics in my journals were mainly about this class, English 111. It was me venting about the essays we had in this class, not knowing how to start them, not knowing what the prompt means, not knowing if I have enough time to finish them. And overall, just me venting about my first semester in college. There were some stories, like my fat hamster and the time I broke my pinky, but there weren't many. I even had a vocabulary page where I don't know if it was just me, but being in Professor Nelson's class made me realize I needed to brush up on my vocabulary. For organization, writing without a specific prompt definitely made my writing difficult and messy. I remember Professor Nelson telling us we could write whatever we wanted, which I've never been told in school. My writing has always been restricted by what the teacher wanted. The hardest part was coming up with a topic to write about, but it got easier over time. Punctuation wise, mm, it comes naturally. Periods and commas come naturally, so there was punctuation. Structure. For structure, all my writings were big blocks of text. There was no paragraphs whatsoever, just big blocks of messy text. For handwriting versus typing, generally it depends. Personally, I like to use handwriting for the creative process and personal things that aren't going to be turned in. It allows me to write whatever I want, cross things out, draw arrows, versus typing. I use it for the final results, things that have to be nice and neat. My handwriting throughout the journal was definitely unpredictable. Like the page right here, it was messy. It was neat in the beginning, and illegible towards the middle, and then neat again towards the end. For the 10 minutes, generally I don't like to be timed. I remember Professor Nelson telling us we had to write from the very start of the 10 minutes to the very end. My first impressions of him were that he was strict. He's going to call me out if he doesn't see me writing. So I would just pretend to write and scribble in my notebook until I came up with a topic to write about. I spent most of the 10 minutes probably coming up with a topic to write about. The 10 minutes definitely allowed me to see how much more I was writing towards the end versus the start. And as my journal became more of a diary type, because complaining is easy to write about, and saying what's on your mind is also easy to write about. For overall reflection, I really enjoyed the assignment. I liked how it allowed me to write whatever I wanted, even though it was mostly me just stressing over this class, English 111, and my first semester in college in general. I am definitely going to keep it for when I'm stressing over college in the future. For writing in general, personally, I don't really like to write, nor am I very good at it either. For example, essays, I hate to write essays. I hate them. But this assignment made me realize that the more I wrote, the better I got. Towards the beginning, my writing was didn't really make sense. Towards the end, I was writing more and it made sense. I am probably going to continue doing this in the future on my own time to hopefully improve my writing even more, because the amount of time it takes me to write an essay is ridiculous. And hopefully, if I keep doing this, it'll probably shorten the amount of time. And this was my English 111 journal reflection.